Nice man. I've done some telly with him before.
Lovely.
I think he was at Brighton then.
He's actually godfather to my little child now.
Is he?
No, I can't see the tea break thing anyway.
Lovely, lovely fella.
It's sort of hard, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
The whole lifestyle because of the changes.
Silence now until...
Well, we will always keep in contact.
CL 468.
But you do lose a lot of contact with some people you thought were good friends, but in actual fact were really acquaintances. So Gary and I are good friends.
It's nice.
We actually live in the next road.
Folks,
Do you? And does Ray live out there as well? He does, yeah. I think
Just down the road.
Yeah, I thought he did.
Coming to you in 5, gentlemen.
What is it next? Oh, yeah. Sorry, David.
Okay, here we go. In 5.
Transformers is coming up next on Roustabout. Now, it's Boxing Day. It's a big day for sport. So let's meet a sportsman. Here's Danny Thomas, Tottenham Hotspur full-back, played for England, ex-Coventry. Thanks for coming in.
Nice to be here.
Absolutely fantastic. At this point, I was hoping that we might have a little bit of music, just to introduce him. But as it didn't come up, we will start again. So can you, as soon as I've introduced him, shake hands. Can you play it then, Derek?
Okay, Derek.
Because otherwise it's too late, isn't it? As soon as I shake hands with him.
Right, okay, gotcha.
Yeah?
Mellow.
Gotcha.
Otherwise the gag's lost. Okie
Okay
dokie.
then, here we go then, folks.
So I'll do all that again, sorry.
That's right.
In 5 then.
I wonder why you're holding on so long.
Okay, Derek, it's all right, fine. Transformers is coming up on Roustabout in a little while, but it's Boxing Day. It's a big day for sport, and so I want you to meet a sportsman. Danny Thomas, Tottenham Hotspur fullback, played for England, ex-Coventry. Welcome to Roustabout.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Thanks very much for coming in.
You're welcome.
Not now, Derek, not now. Thank you very much. He's playing your signature tune, of course, Spurs. Right. Glory, glory. Is there a great deal of glory at the moment? Not doing as well as you'd hoped?
Not doing as well as we would like to have done, but we're only halfway through the season yet, and anything can happen.
Yes, a lot of league games, and of course the FA Cup to play
We're just halfway through, as I said. The FA Cup comes up next month, and a good run in that, and who knows what will happen.
I know we're very lucky to get you here today because it must be an extremely busy time for a footballer, this sort of holiday time. What sort of day did you have yesterday?
Well, yesterday, training in the morning on Christmas Day.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
Well, that's a footballer's life, I'm afraid. Christmas period is a busy period for us. Simple as that.
Yes, that is when people want to go and see their football, so...
Yes, we've got 3 very tough games over the Christmas period. Fortunately, we're all in London, so we will get to spend a little bit of time with our families.
I was going to ask you that. I mean, if you were playing Liverpool today, which you're not, we know that you're playing in London, you're playing West Ham, I had to look it up, well, you're playing West Ham today. If you were playing Liverpool, you would have presumably missed Christmas at home completely?
Yes, we would have
travelled. If you were away?
We would have travelled the day before and stayed in a hotel, so we're very fortunate to be playing another London club.
Do they try and do that, the league? I mean, are they quite sort of kind about things like that?
Well, it's done by computer, so whoever comes out of the hat on the day, you have to play them, simple as that.
What sort of day did you have apart from that? I mean, how long did you spend training yesterday?
Well, it's short and sharp, a good hour, and then back home to your families. A lovely Christmas lunch. I must say I had a lovely Christmas lunch. And spend most of the day with your families, but early to bed. Nothing to drink, not too much to eat.
Right, you just really have to be sensible.
Very sensible indeed, yes.
Your career, you've played for England, and then now you're not playing for England. You're not in the fullback spot.
No.
Can you get that back in time for Mexico, do you think, Danny?
It's going to be very difficult. I need to have a very good season from now right until the end of the season. But it's always possible, and every footballer must live in hope. And
you really need to be injury-free, don't you?
Yes, I do. I've had a long injury recently, which has lasted for 7 weeks. It's been very frustrating, watching other players play while I couldn't. I'm now over that, thank goodness, and hopefully I can have a nice injury-free run from now on.
Tell us about Coventry. How did you begin your career up there? How did that come about?
Well, I was very lucky in that my elder brother played for Coventry, so through him I got trials and progressed from there. At 17, got an early chance in the first team, and
very young.
At the age of 18, I was literally a regular in the team. Had 3 very good seasons there before coming on to Spurs.
Happy memories of Coventry.
Happy memories indeed, yes. Yes.
And there'll be a lot of people from Coventry watching, so I thought it would be nice to
Yes,
mention
it's
them.
lovely.
But it's a good club, isn't it? It's a nice club to be at.
It's a very, very nice club indeed, yes.
Spurs are a huge club. I mean, they're huge support and much money involved. Are the pressures greater being with a club like Spurs than they are being a club like Coventry?
Yes, basically we're expected to win trophies every year, and that's a lot to live up to.
It is indeed. Are you a sports man apart from soccer? Do you follow other sports?
Yes, a little bit of squash, boxing. These are the sports that I really like to watch.
Yeah.
And I do take part in squash, badminton, these kind of things.
Not interested in the racing, the horse racing?
No, the dogs, but not the horse racing.
Oh, really?
The dogs, yes.
Great many footballers have a little bet now and again, don't they? They quite. I suppose it's something to do when you're on a coach and stuff like that. You can look up the form. And...
Yes, you can. The dogs is an interest through a friend of mine who has a stable full back in Leicestershire. That's the reason why I'm interested in dogs. I'm not really a betting man.
Very wise too. Will you stay with us for a little bit? Enjoy your cup of tea.
I shall indeed.
We'll come back and talk to Danny Thomas again in a minute, but we'll have an episode now of Transformers.
That was lovely, gentlemen. Right.
Good man.
All right.
Same again, David.
5, take 1. Standing by, coming to you in 5.
And it's Manchester United on the attack with a throw-in on the left-hand side. Oh, and a shot, and a great shot that was, Danny. I think that hit the post, did it?
Yes, great save.
Or was it a fine save? Very good.
Save by the keeper.
Danny and I are being entertained, as you can see, by a great game of Subbuteo going on here, and being very well played by another Danny, who is playing for Tottenham Hotspur, and they're playing against Paul, who is playing for Manchester United. So it's a pretty important game, and a Manchester United player ended up in his own net then, and we have a corner. Is that right?
Yes.
We've got a corner, lads. OK, they can't talk to me very much because, as you can see, a great deal of skill and fingertip control is going on. But is there a possibility of a shot from this corner? No, I think the Manchester United defence have got it away and brought it down into the midfield. It's an extremely clever game, this, and I think I'm going to interrupt you two guys at this point. OK, with you having the last, you can have the next flick because you had the last flick.
Oh, OK.
No, have one later on. Come and talk to me now. They're desperate, folks. Yeah. They're desperate to get at each other on the football field. It's a good game, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's very enjoyable because it's like real football.
All right. How long have you been playing, Danny?
Well, just over 3 months, I suppose, now.
And I gather you play in a league. Tell us about that.
Yes, it's at the Crooklog Sports Centre in Welling, and there's 3 leagues, a Premier, First Division and a Second Division, and I'm in the Second Division.
Are there leagues all over the country, as far as you know?
Yeah, I think there's quite a few all spread around the country.
And I see you've got an Everton shirt on, but that's a mistake, is it? You're not really...
Oh, no, I'm a West Ham supporter.
Oh, I don't know. You can't say that with Danny here. I thought you might be a Spurs supporter.
No.
And Paul, how long have you been playing the game?
Well, I got my first set about 5 years ago. I've been playing it ever since.
Are there smaller tables than this, or do you have to play on a big table?
Well, I think they're all about the same.
Are they?
Really, yeah.
Right. And you obviously enjoy it. Just tell us briefly the rules.
Well, it's just like mostly like real football, except you're only allowed 3 flicks with each man, sort of. Then you've got to use another one, and it's just like that.
Right, and you have a referee who counts those flicks, and you have to flick alternately.
No,
Yeah,
it's the
it
one
can
in
be.
possession of the ball.
The one in possession of the ball can continue to...
Touch the ball only 3 times, though.
3 times, and then the other guy gets a go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, because it was happening so quick there. They're good, aren't they?
Oh, it's very good
These
indeed,
two?
yes.
Yeah. Have you ever played Subbuteo?
Many years ago, yes. But,
Do they? I always imagine that professional footballers will actually have something like this that they can sit around in the training camp and they can talk about play and what they're going to do on Saturday and how they're going to take corners or something. Do you?
Yes. Well, I think it is in several clubs up and down the country. I think teams will use this to base their tactics on. And I know, not at Spurs, no, but certainly at Coventry we used to use a board such as this to go through a few tactics.
And you'll use a blackboard maybe as well?
Sometimes, yes. with,
I mean,
with players such as this, but magnetised.
Is there much planning? Can you plan to win a game, or really is it basically down to how good you are out there on the field?
It's
question,
basically,
this, isn't
it is a very good
I
question.
made
yes.
it up.
It's basically about what happens on the day. I think you can plan for things such as set pieces. It's always nice to know exactly what the opposition like to do at set pieces.
Free kicks,
But-
corners.
Absolutely.
Do you get involved in those for Spurs?
Corners, I'm on the post, and apart from that, sometimes in the wall. Apart from that, no.
You don't,
That's-
in an attacking point of view? from
No,
an
that's
attacking-
for we have specialists in that kind of position. Your Aussie Ardealers and your Glenn Hoddles. They're specialists in taking free kicks and things like this. So I don't get involved in those things.
All right, so anyone who's going to watch you play West Ham today will
Yes.
be able to look out for those specialists in those positions.
They will indeed, yes.
I think we ought to have a crack at this Subbuteo game. Do you mind if
I
we
agree
do
with
that?
you, yes.
I might be a bit of a liability for you, but I'll play with you. And you've got some mates, haven't you, who've come along with you? Who's that?
Yes, I've got Michael and Sammy.
I think there is a challenge match on, folks. So, Danny and I will play against Michael and Sammy, and we'll see you in a few moments' time.
I think that's great, lads.
Well done, you two boys did very well. Very good on the chat. Very impressed. And you were very kind about Subbuteo. I think there is a smaller Subbuteo.
6-1. Unusual. Coming to you in 5. Lads. Everybody looking at the centre spot. 5.
This is the Roustabout Boxing Day Football Challenge match. Danny Thomas and myself are playing for Spurs, of course. And against us, we've got Michael and Sammy playing for Manchester United. You ready to kick off, Danny?
I am indeed, yes.
Okay,
Here we
I'm
go.
taking goalkeeper. That's the whistle, and we're off. And we've got into their, we got into their half of the field for just very briefly, but, well played. All right, throw into Manchester United. I'm a bit worried about being in goal here. I hope we don't get any long shots. Actually, you can't have too long a shots, can you, Sammy? Can't shoot from very far out. Got to get into the penalty area, is that right? You didn't tackle him.
I tried.
Free
Down there. Went for a corner, I believe. Yes? Corner to Manchester United. We're in terrible trouble already. Come on, you Spurs. Here we go.
Inside.
Corner again.
Defending.
Wasn't me, actually. It might have looked as though the goalkeeper made a fantastic save then, but I've got to be honest and say didn't. Still, Manchester United are on the
Is that a
attack.
touch?
It would be very nice, Danny, if we could get it out of our own penalty
It
area.
looks like
Is that
it's
possible?
my turn now. Missed again.
Yeah. It's a matter of hitting it first. I think it's not off? No?
Yeah,
Oh,
you should only free.
is it off or on?
It's on. It's on. You got your.
It's on. Okay, play on.
It's my go.
Yes! Ah. What a save. Can I kick it away now, or
Yeah.
what? Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Let's get it away now, lads. Let's get it away. Come on, Danny. We must just get down there.
It's not quite like the real thing, this, you see.
It's very hard, isn't it? Oh, you're doing well. It's Danny Thomas on a run into the opposing penalty area. Oh! His player finishes up in the back of the net and the ball is still resting in the penalty area. So, midfield scrap going on now. One last attack before the end of this game. Who is going to make the attack? It looks like Manchester United are. They're on the attack now. But Danny Thomas has come across with a magnificent saving tackle, and I think, yes, he's got it away. If I could whistle properly, I'm afraid that means end of the game. 0-0. Thanks very much for the game, lads.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good. And a most enjoyable Subbuteo, isn't it?
Very enjoyable indeed.
I hope you enjoy your matches over this holiday period as much as you've enjoyed that one. West Ham today, and
Yes.
then Chelsea on
And
Saturday.
Arsenal on
Arsenal
New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
Yes.
3 very tough games.
All London derbys also, yes.
Yeah. thank you very much for coming in on a very busy time, I know, for footballers, but it's been great talking to you.
You're welcome.
Thanks very much. Good old Spurs and good old Subbuteo players as well. Well done, all of you. OK. Rainbow Bright now, please.
Well done, folks. That was great. Danny, Mick, you're finished. Boys, just stand here for a second.